Hello and good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day from us here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. I see two of the four members of the Ukraine Lion Pride. Daniel exclaiming, Cubs! That's right, I see Taras under a tree. I cannot tell if that's Stefania or Lycia, kind of poking and prodding at one of the tubes on their platforms. Prada's cruising around. And it is another day of living wild at heart here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. Daniel Z. New Jersey's getting more snow, you say. Boo. Minnesota's getting some as well. Good morning, Ellen F. Laura Reed's here. Tagging Lauren Messi. Love to see it. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 members of the Ukraine Pride. That would be Prada, Taras, Stefania, and Lycia. Taras being the only male of the group. I'll be able to point him out later as well as the little mane that he has developing, which will be fun for everyone to see. Hey, Laura Reed, Jim Braille, glad you're catching alive. New Jersey in the house, if I'm not mistaken. Maria Vaughn's here. Hey, Maria. Kathy Barton. It is a Wednesday here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. The Ukraine Pride just had some fresh pine branches placed for them. That's definitely been a hit. A little bit more of a durable piece of enrichment for this group. We know that they make quick work of cardboard, quick work of their paper enrichment. And they're also kind of fumbling with a durable cardboard tube back there. Here comes Prada for her debut. Oh, Soraya's here. Hola, Soraya. Glad to have you with us. Here's Miss Prada. It is interesting to look at how the other three, we know that Prada came from a different litter of lions when she was rescued from Ukraine. We know that Prada was really kind of beating the three in size. And now, man, if you're really not looking, it's almost hard to tell who's who. Hey, Faith Warner, checking in, saying hi to Edgar and Josie, the Office Cat sponsors you have. That's great to hear, Faith. I always love seeing those greetings. And there's Kathy Barton summoning the girl squad since the Ukraine Pride's out having some fun. And I'm sure many of you have probably already checked out the Ukraine Lion auction. I have Caretaker Michael here. And he was saying it might be hard for them to get up on that second platform. And aha, they made it. Looks like that's Taras, who just had to get a hold of that cardboard tube. But anyways, the Lion Pride auction is off to a great start. Happy to see that a lot of people are finding items that are within their budget, items that interest them, and obviously kind of extending the role that you took in the Ukraine Lion rescue by being able to claim an actual kind of physical piece of that rescue journey. Daniel saying, so cute, it looks like they're in a fort. Exactly, you know, we kind of drape those pine branches over there. I have some over on their cave as well. I'm sure they're going to kind of get into those cardboard pieces and then start kind of dragging those branches around. We had placed them in there yesterday. They flattened them out. So things always look different once the Lion Cubs have had their way with it. Be it a clean and fresh indoor bedroom with new enrichment. We are so happy to see that the Lion Cubs go right after it and take advantage of the enriching opportunities we provide. Bree MacArthur's here. Hey, Bree. I'll tell you what, some days my fingers get cold and other days they don't. This is one of those days my fingers are getting cold. But we are hanging out with the Lions here. I'm getting into the comments. Hey, Karen Daughtry, thanks for saying hi to Timber as well. Glad to have you with us on a Lion Live here. That'd be Prada, who's now kind of sitting on the far left part of the frame. And then you have the other three kind of toiling away at some of those cardboard tubes. Up goes Prada. She says, maybe I'm interested in one of these branches here. Maybe I'm interested in one of these branches. Mary Mellenbach exclaiming, she is excited to catch alive. You're home on a snow day. settle up, Mary, because we got a live post here, and then another Lion Live happening on our YouTube channel at watchwildcats.com. Truth to tell, I should have brought the camera down with me, because that starts pretty much right after Terras, right after our Facebook Live at 12 p.m. today. I want to see if I can get a good look at Terras, because you are going to start to see that he's developing a mane, getting a little mop on the top of that head. So off goes Terras. I'll catch him in a second. But hoping I can get a closer look at him so you can see his mane coming in. Definitely we know that kind of as a TWS family, it's been fun and obviously just really special too, to kind of celebrate some of the milestones that our rescues hit. We can think about Tiger Cub Dash and him reaching so many tiger milestones. His first time in a pool, his first time in a big boy habitat, all of those things, and we can kind of map that on. We've got a little stock going on here. Terras has no idea what's coming. And we can kind of map that onto the Lion Pride, obviously, thinking about a milestone where Mr. Terras is going to grow in that mane, thinking about that they've been able to experience a large free-roaming habitat. We're going to offer them so much in the summer as well. We're expecting the Ukraine Lion Pride to be just as vocal as the remaining Pride members here at the TWS, our adult lions. So a lot of things to look forward to besides that mop on Terras's head here. There he is. And certainly here we're looking at 4 African lions out in the snow. It's actually snowing right now. And who can blame anyone for wondering, well, how do they do in the cold? How do they keep warm? And we can end the... Oh, we're back, everyone. Yowzer. A little bit of a drop there. Hang in there, folks. I'm not going anywhere. It is a Lion Live here. Oh, thank you, Michael. That'd be awesome. I'll tell you what. We know that internet can be a little funky, but we are going to have a live post with the Lions, hell or high water. I see Henyata has joined us here. Hey, Henyata. Thanks for joining. Missy Pock is here. Daniel says back. We are back, Daniel. Sorry about the little delay, everyone. Well, it looks like they're heading over to the cave as they're kind of following Caretaker Michael. And we've definitely shoveled some pathways for the little members of this pride here. Look at him chase Michael like that. But lo and behold, I don't think we'd expect anything less from young cats like these. They are trailblazers. They're running all over the place. Definitely take advantage of their pathways, but they are just cruising around to their heart's content, and we love to see it. And all the action is happening up here, so I am going to follow up to their cave, which has been another kind of favorite hangout spot for the Ukraine Pride. Zoom, there goes Terras and one of the females, not Prada, either Stefania or Lacia. Let me get into the comments here. I always feel left out when everybody's carrying on a conversation without me. Let me see what everybody's up to. Lauren M. asking, have we met Michael before? Lauren, surely we have. Michael's been a caretaker here at TWS for at least 2 years. He might even be clocking close to 3 years. And just one of a handful of dedicated folks who are caring for the rescues here at TWS day in and day out. Yeah, I gotta go catch up with him over at the cave here. And welcome everyone. If you are just tuning in, it is Wednesday here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. I have Prada flying through the snow here to say hi. We're hanging out with the Ukraine Pride. In typical cat fashion, wherever I go, they leave. And we're just checking in with the Pride here. We haven't, at least I myself, have been on vacation in the holidays, haven't been able to check in with our supporters and the Pride on a live. And we do have, obviously, the lion cam that happens on our YouTube channel, but that's a little bit more of a kind of hands-off experience, if you will. Nobody moderating it like you have on Facebook. Let's see, Missy Pock asking, how old are they now? And so the three were estimated to be about 3 to 4 months old when they came here to TWS. Prada estimated to be about 5 or 6 months old. So they've been here for about a month and a half. So you can just tack that on, and the Pride's kind of reaching that kind of 6-month mark. Obviously, knowing that Prada's about a month or two older than them. But really cool to see how far they've come and also how fast they're growing compared to when they arrived. Hey, Lisa Harrison checking in from California. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. Julie Neville asking, how do you tell Lacia and Stefania apart? And I am looking at their face and also looking for markings on them. And truth to tell, I like boasting in my cat identification skills. But when these four, with the exception of Prada, when the three are running around and moving fast, doing their thing, it is even hard for me to identify them. One thing that I've been talking with Timber about is kind of doing, kind of just like we did earlier when they had first arrived, was a little bit of a kind of ID chart. Yeah, I stuck that right in there for you, Taras. You got to have at that thing. Is making a kind of ID chart now that they've continued to blossom and kind of change in some of their physical characteristics. Oh my word, Taras. So that's something that I got to saddle up with the caretakers, make sure that we have good kind of profile shots of the cats. So that's something that you yourself, as our followers, can look forward to, is kind of an updated